Okay, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Rorree with the Totally Rorree channel, and we are doing our weekly workshop where we do some practice using methods in a system that I created some years ago called PEM, or Performance Enhancing Meditation System. So this system, it incorporates much more than meditation. It incorporates many ancient arts of manifestation. So it's a whole production. I think you could probably get a degree after you learn everything that this program has to offer. But weekly, we do little workshops so that you can just get in tune with yourself. You can release any stress or anxiety, and you can learn some little tools that'll help you to manifest. So welcome to our weekly workshop. We are located at roseslavenderansage.com, or that's the basic. We'll just leave that as the website, but my link tree is in the description box. So if you want to see how to follow us or connect with us in any other types of ways, you can definitely do that. But for now, we are sharing our practice sessions with you guys on YouTube or whatever platform you're looking at right now. So today, welcome everybody. First of all, welcome. We've been chatting a little bit before we got started. All right, so these workshops are interactive. Today we're going to start with some breath work, and then we're going to go over some other tools that we're going to lead into that can help you to release energies from your space that are not serving your highest good, or to draw in things that you would desire. All right, just oftentimes part of manifesting is releasing blocks, releasing roadblocks and things of that nature. So everything that you do with me is going to be focused on releasing things that are not serving your highest good, releasing energies, entities, whatever, releasing things that are not serving your highest good, and then clearing the road and paving the way for you to have those things that you desire today. All right. You could even say that. That could be like your little affirmation. I'm going to clear the road and open the way for whatever that I have today. Okay. So anyway, so we were doing a little housekeeping earlier. If anybody that's doing this exercise has high blood pressure, because of the type of breath that we are going to be doing, I want you to really pay attention to your body. And if you start to feel dizzy or anything like that, I just want you to shift the breath to a nose mouth breath. So you will shift the breath through to go in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, so but this breath that we're gonna do several breaths. You're gonna do the Ujjayi breath and Bostrika, and then you're going to do, some people call it an ocean breath, but it's a breath, some people call it a snore breath, but you're gonna do a type of breath that you kind of constrict your throat a little bit, and so it's a nose breath, and it sounds kind of like a snore. So you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like. So it sounds like this. Let's see. I'm going to exaggerate it. So you're not going to sound like this. You're going to sound like slightly like this, but I'm going to totally exaggerate it so you can hear me. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take the tongue kind of like to the roof of my mouth, so it only allows a little bit of air up. It's going to restrict the air a little bit as I'm inhaling and exhaling through my nose. So you sit with your spine erect, all right? And I'm going to tell you the hand movements in a second, but you sit with your spine erect, and then you inhale through your nose, and it sounds like this. Could y'all hear that? Like if you're pretending like you're snoring. You know how you pretend like you snore, right? But you're not going to constrict it all the way. I was exaggerating it. So it's going to be like a light ocean sound, like, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. You hear it? Y'all hear that? Okay, so that's the breath that we're going to do when we get deep into the exercise. Okay, so I'm going to show you the hand movements. Wait a minute. I think somebody got bumped out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's the breath that we're gonna do. And first we're gonna do a movement. Let me move my trash can so I can show you this. First, you know what? I could stand up and do it. I'm gonna stand up for a second and show you guys what this looks like. Okay, so the first position that you'll be in, your hands are first of all going to be in a tabletop position like this, okay? And you're going to put them at your waist. So your hands are going to be at your waist, like in alignment with your navel, all right? So it's just going to be on the side of you, cupping like this at your waist. And you sit straight up in the chair, and your spine should be erect, all right? Your head will be tilted down just slightly like this, okay? And your hands are here. So this is called first position, all right? Now the second position, your hands are still tabletop, but they're underneath your armpit and over your chest. So it will look like this, okay? Y'all got that? And then the third position is gonna look like this. You're gonna take your hands straight up in the air and you're gonna put them right here on your back. And you're just gonna rest them here. Your head should be as up as you can possibly get it. This might be a little uncomfortable. We usually do a little bit less at this section than we do the rest, because you'll start to feel like, oh my God, when is this gonna be over? Okay, so that's the first thing that we're gonna do. Those are the movements. So here we go. First position, second position, third, all right? And then after we do that, we're going to be doing that with the Ujjayi breath, which is the snore breath. And then the next part of it, we're going to do what's called Bostrika. And I should have stayed standing up. Okay, so Bostrika looks like this. You're going to throw your hands up in the air, but my hands, when you throw your hands up in the air, it's like you're grabbing for the sky like this, right? So your hands start here to your side, okay? And you can kind of bounce them here to the side like this, and then you're gonna go up, and then you're gonna be like reaching down, like you're pulling down the sky, okay? So you're gonna go up, down, up, down, up, down, okay? And I'm gonna walk you through it. And as you're going up and down, you're doing this breath where you express, it's still a nose breath, and you're gonna express the air out of your nose. And then you're gonna, so it's gonna be, let me blow first. I suggest everyone blow a little bit first. Otherwise, you may have nice expression in front of you. Okay, so you're gonna go on the go up. You're gonna breathe in like I just did, like that. And then on the out, you're gonna go. So you're gonna like express through your nose. So if you have any boogies up in there, if you have any mucus up in there, it's gonna come out, okay? So I usually tell people to just blow your nose and don't have nobody up in your face when you're doing this part, okay? And these breaths are so healing for the body. Doing this, you could do this every day. In this, what I'm walking you through right now, this part takes like 7 minutes, right? You can do this every morning. What I noticed when I was doing it every morning when I first started, what I noticed was that, and this is many years ago, what I noticed was that I felt like I could see, like that was when I first started feeling like I was in a movie, like I was walking through a movie and I could see what was about to happen. Like it really enhanced my intuition and my clairaudience, my ability to hear spirit. It really improved that. And I'm telling you this because to be able to manifest what you want and to be able to manifest on purpose, these are different ways to release the junk that's in your trunk, the junk that's holding you back, the junk that doesn't allow you to hear your clear messages from your higher selves, okay? So, all right, so it's gonna be, okay? And the hands are up, pull down, okay? All right, that's Bostrika breath. So first it's Ujjayi, and then Bostrika, all right? And then we'll chant Om, and then we'll go into the Kriya. Now with the Kriya, you're gonna do a nose breath, and it's a regular breath. It's not a Ujjayi breath where you're snoring, and it's not a, It's not one of those either. That's the Bostrika, okay? There is going to be a point with the Kriya where I tell you to go rapidly. So what I'm going to do is say, so hum, okay? So I'm going to go, so hum. And that's the breath. So you're going to go in, out, nose, nose, right? So it's just, so that's the so hum, right? And then when I say so hum, that's the rhythm of your breath. Okay, and it's all nose, nose, all right? And then when I go so hum, it's gonna be in, out, right? Now the thing is with the in, out, there comes a time when it'll just take over and it'll start, like you can start going in, out, and your body will kind of take over. So you'll be going like, like you could actually go that fast. So you let your body do what it wants to do. You let your body take, pick up the rhythm however it wants to do the rhythm. Okay, do y'all get that? So let your body do what it wants to do. Now, things that you might feel as you're doing this Kriya exercise, because you're doing so much breath work, you're oxygenating the cells and you're connecting with source. Okay, so what you might experience tingling. You might experience tingling that may start from your fingers, or tingling that may start from your lips. And then the tingling may go from your lips. It may engulf your face. It may engulf your hands. It may engulf your body. I remember one time I was experiencing that tingling. I was at an event called a transformational gate. And I was on the floor and I felt the tingling start at my lips and my fingers, right? And then it engulfed my whole body. It took like 45 minutes to engulf my whole body and release from my whole body. And I kid you not, it felt like I released something from my life, because after that experience, I felt like a new person, like I had released a bunch of junk that was in my trunk. Okay, I released a bunch of whatever it was, but I was so happy that it was gone, because I felt like I was a better person after releasing whatever that was. So you might feel something like that. If you feel like you're needing some help, if you're in class, you can just raise your hand and tell me. If you're watching a replay, you can kind of just type in whatever you need to type in, and I will definitely answer your questions. Okay, so are we ready to get started? Put some lotion on. Are we ready to get started? Once you get started, let me see. All right. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, because I got a bunch of text messages. I'm seeing if anybody needs help that's in class. Give me a second. All right. Let me see. We good? Okay. All righty. So let me see. All right. So now let's start. We're going to start with our hands tabletop, hands at the waist, and we're going to be breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. Okay. And I'm going to lower it a little bit so you can see. So I can, if you don't know where we are, you can just glance up at me while I'm walking you through it. Okay. So we're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to hold 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to hold for 2. and then breathe in. So it's going to be a recycle breath. You're going to go up and down, and somebody got kicked off and they're going to get back in. So you're going to go up and down. Wait a minute. Okay, so you're going to go up and down, up and down. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a nose breath, no Bostrika or Ujjayi, and we're gonna get ready to go. I know somebody's trying to log back in. I was trying to wait a second. Let me see. Okay, so are you guys ready? You got your protection up? Everybody got their 12D shield up? Everything all up? If you don't have it up, just put it up real quick. All right, so I want you to take a quick deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth and in through your nose and out through your mouth. And now I want you to put your hands in first position, which is tabletop hands at your waist. And let's begin. Nose breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, and continue. Out, hold, in, hold, 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 out, hold, relax. Hands in second position. Take a regular deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's begin. In, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, in, hold, out, hold, 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 relax. Put your hands in third position. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And begin. In, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, last one, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, relax. Now let's get ready for Bostrika. You're gonna hold your hands, your fists to the side, and begin. Relax. And get your hands in position. And begin. Relax. Put your hands in position. Last round. And begin. Relax. Now we're going to chant Om, and we're going to chant it like this. It's going to be Ah, Om. Okay? So you're going to take a deep breath. I'm going to just do it the tempo we're going to do it real quick. So you take a deep breath. So you do it till the breath is all gone, okay? Then you pause. We're going to do it 3 times, okay? In between each time, we take that deep breath and then we go, okay? Okay, so everybody, let's get ready to begin. Deep breath. All right, keep your eyes closed, and we're going to begin Kriya. We're doing a short Kriya tonight. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, regular nose breath, okay? All right. On the inhale, I'm saying so. On the exhale, I'm saying hum. Keep with the tempo. Remember, when we do the rapid so hum, allow your body and your breath to do what it wants. So if it wants to speed up, let it, okay? Remember, if you start feeling lightheaded or dizzy or faint or anything like that, switch your breath up to an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth, and just try to take some long, deep inhales and exhales. And if you're feeling like you're having a moment, raise your hand, because I'm going to be looking at you. Raise your hand if you feel like you're having a moment, and I will pause so that I can tend to you, okay? All righty, let's get ready. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's begin. So hum. 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 So hum, 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 so hum. Do it at your rhythm, whatever rhythm your body takes you. So hum. 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 So hum, 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 so hum. Do it at your rhythm. So hum. So hum. Relax, keep your eyes closed. I want you to envision the Star of David at your crown. I want you to see it as a bright light. I want you to see this bright light go down your crown, go down through your third eye, go down your whole face. It's going down your whole chakra column, but as it's going down, it's lighting your whole body up. Just see that Star of David floating down all your chakras, floating down, 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 down your torso. It's floating down your legs. It's going through that point that we call Malkuth, right underneath your feet. And it's going down towards the center of the earth. And as it's going down, you see a bright light coming up from the center of the earth. You see a bright light coming up. And this light, these two lights, as they meet, they're filled with unity consciousness, filled with love and harmony and peace. And all of this wonderful energy is extending out to the planet. And you're seeing it come up towards you. And then about 12 inches beneath your feet, I want you to see the platform building beneath you. The platform looks like a piece of selenite or some white crystal, and it's forming. It's bigger than you. It's wider than you all the way around. It's forming a circle platform underneath your body. You're hovering over this platform. It's not touching your feet. And now that light is coming up and it's just emanating through your platform. And the Star of David rises up to it and it sits on it. And it's just sitting on the center of the platform, and it's filling the platform with additional energy, and the platform is filling it with wonderful energies from the earth. And now I want you to see that Star of David start to raise from the platform and raise up, and it's going to go through that point they call Malkuth underneath your feet. And then I want you to see a divine light, very white, purplish white, kind of like iridescent, black opalish looking, white opalish looking, like that fingernail polish that girls used to wear back in the day, white opal. Anyway, so you're gonna see this beautiful iridescent light encircling your body and going up your body at the same time. So you're just gonna see this light going around and around, kind of encasing you in a cylinder, but it's floating up your body at the same time. So it's going up your legs and it's slowly going up. And as it's going up, it's moving out anything that's stuck. It's moving out anything that's not serving your highest good. It's moving out stuck energy. It's moving out residue, whatever is in there that doesn't belong, some of these things don't belong here. We are going to just release those things. It could be emotions. It could be stuck energy, stuck pain, whatever, pain bodies. As this as this white healing light is going up, it's going to be healing everything. That's what it's doing. It's going through your organs, all those organs in your body, and it's sending that healing light through all of it as it goes up. Oh my goodness, I could feel it because I'm kind of doing healing on y'all as I'm going up. And so, woo, this feels so great. We are moving out anything that is stuck, anything that is in the way of you manifesting what it is that you desire today. We are moving that stuff out. We are cleaning it off, kind of like, what's that in the Karate Kid, wax on, wax off? That's kind of how I feel right now. Like I'm the Karate Kid, and this energy is just going up, up, up. And now it's going up to your crown, and now it's up above your head. And now you're going to see a platform that forms a few feet above your head. And this platform is going to look just like the one that's at the base underneath your feet, 12 inches below your feet. The platform is going to form like a seal, like it's going to seal you into this wonderful cylinder filled with healing energies and frequencies that are just healing up every cell of your body, pushing out any spike protein residue that you might have bumped into when you walk to the store or when you walk through the store or whatever. If you're at a job with spike protein flying all around, it's going to clear all that spike protein out of your space. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. All right. All right. So now you're all sealed in there. And that Star of David, that bright light, now it's at the top of the platform. And I want you to see that bright Star of David go all the way up. It's traveling up. It's traveling through layers, through dimensions, it's just traveling and traveling. I mean, it's traveling so far, all the way to the tippy top of the multiverse, okay? It's at the tippy top of all that is. It's connecting with source of all that is. The energy from all of the archangels, the ascended masters, from your beloved. You're catching the energies from all your beloved, your collective consciousness, your ancestors, your guides, your personal angels, all of your collective, your beloved, whatever you want to call them, all of that energy is collecting up there, and it's all going into your star. It's all filling up your star. They're giving you a little dose of this and a little dose of that, whatever you need to clear the road, because that's what we said our intention was at the beginning. We're going to put things in order so we can clear the road and make a way, clear the path for you to have what you desire at last, right? So you're gonna put all of that energy, they're giving you a little dose. It's kind of like they're putting in a recipe for you, shaking it up and putting it into your golden, it's not golden, your white iridescent healing light. I keep calling it golden. All right, now I want you to see that brilliant star, woo, and just look at it as it starts coming down. It's coming down this channel like there's this white tube, like on Star Trek when they beam you up. Well, this star is bringing all this down to your body, okay? And you see it, you're watching it come through the cosmos. It is coming through all these layers. Oh, my stars, here we go. And it is approaching your body. You can just feel it coming. Woo! You are having it. Oh my gosh. Woo! Woo! I'm getting excited just watching it come down to get you guys. And I want you to see it come in. Now it's entering your space. It's at the top of your platform, and now it's coming through. It's beaming through. It's beaming through. And now it's headed for your crown. Yes. Anything that was in the way, anything that was stagnant, anything that was messing up your ability to see clearly, your clairvoyance, anything that's in the way, it is moving all it out. It is clearing the way and open the path. It's coming down. Now it's going to your throat chakra. Yes. Yes, it's going to this, and it's also called, I believe, Da'ath. Okay, and it's going to allow you to have clear knowing. Okay, all right, it's going to clear anything out that's getting in the way. It's going to move it all out. All right, it's healing you all up and bringing you whatever it is that you require to have your path cleared and your way opened. Now it's going to go down to your heart. And it's going to clear out any barriers that are in there that are preventing you from being able to receive the love that you desire and in the way that you desire. It's going to clear anything out that's in the way of that manifesting for you to have the true love that you desire. Okay? All right, and now it's going to keep going down. Now it's at your where are we? We're at the third chakra now, and it is releasing, releasing, releasing. It is healing, healing, healing. And now we're going down to the second chakra. These two chakras are directly related with your money. So we're going to make sure that those are healed and released from anything that might be getting in the way, because we don't need nothing in the way, okay? All right, so it is healing. It is just sending this wonderful light. Woo! All right. All right, now we're going down to that first chakra, that root chakra. And even though we have not named all the chakras or the spheres, the energy centers, even those that I am not naming, it is healing and going through you as well and making you do what you have to do so that these guys, these people, whoever's watching, can clear the way and open a path. And any stuck energy, anything that is in the way gets to move out of the way under grace in perfect ways, okay? Now, let's keep on going down. We're going to send this lovely light all the way down, all through your pelvic region. If there's anything going on in the pelvic region, anything that's not to our liking, we are going to eradicate that. We are going to heal anything that needs to be healed. All right. We are going to cut cords and cut ties from any X's that ties need to be cut from. If there are any ties or cords in here, we're going to just release them right now and get the healing going on. We're going to heal you and clean you up from any of the X's. That's what we're doing right now. Okay. All right. Now let's keep going down. All right, we're gonna do the hips. You know, a lot of times women, even men, start to have hip issues as they get older. We are going to send some healing energy through those hips, all right? And I want you to move those hips a little bit while the energy is going through the hips. Just move them, wiggle them a little bit, move those hips around a little bit. Oftentimes, you know, people, they look at women swinging their hips, you know, and they want to talk about them. But honestly, that rotation of the hips keeps those hips doing well as you get older. You know, when you get older, the hips get a little stiff and you need that movement. So it's good that those young ladies want to wind those hips, you know. So you might want to put on some reggae, do some winding once a day so you can get those hips moving so they don't deteriorate. But right now we're giving them some good love and healing energy. So anything that wanted to be pulling away or becoming old with the hips, we are going to restore them. All right. All right, let's keep on going down. Where we at now? We on the legs. All right, let's keep sending this healing light down. All right now, if there are any ailments in these legs, these knees, these calves, these ankles, these feet, these toes, whatever, if there are anything that is mal or wrong or not in the highest good, we're going to release those things right now. Okay, we're going to send this healing light through and release. You know, you get stuff stuck on your feet. Sometimes you get that stuck energy on your feet. You can't move. Okay, you can't move forward, you can't move backwards. You're stuck, stagnant sometimes when you have stuff stuck on your feet. So we're going to move any stuck energy off those legs and off those feet so those feet can be free to move forward, because we move forward up in here. Okay. All right. Ooh, that was amazing. So now I want you to see yourself, and I want you to see that lovely light all around you. It is so bright. I just want you to see yourself with all that healing light. And I want you, whenever you feel like you need a healing, I need you to go revisit this, because this is a healing right here. Woo! All right. So I just want you to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I feel like I just had a workout. All right. Can y'all share how you felt, how you feel? Share something with us, with everybody. Y'all want to share?
I'll share. Yeah. I feel a couple different things. I feel relaxed and exhausted at the same time, but in a good way. I definitely feel lighter, and definitely as the star was coming back down towards my crown, I could definitely feel like I was having physical sensations as I was picturing it in my head. So I definitely felt the magic working while I was visualizing it in my head.
Okay, awesome. And how did you feel?
I feel all rejuvenated, and I didn't even know I could talk just now. I felt like it was I was stuck for a second. But when we were doing like the breath work with this and all that, my whole body felt tingly and felt like I might pass out for a second when you kept speeding up. And I was like, wait a second. And then you was like your own pace. And I was like, let me slow it down. Or I'll be laid out in here. But I felt everything like releasing and everything. I just felt it just coming out.
Awesome.
It's still coming out.
Good. You guys are going to sleep well tonight. All right. So, and you know, I have done that live, and I kid you not, every time I do that live, I end up having to conduct a class while I have somebody laid out on the ground and it's like I'm doing surgery over here and still, okay, now, da, 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 da. So I'm still conducting the class and healing. Somebody always gets laid out. I kid you not. So it's probably something with us all being together, that collective energy just takes it to the next level. I always have somebody that's laid out. I kid you not. I'd be like, oh my goodness, every time.
Well, that was almost me. And I was like, okay, you're here by yourself, so don't pass out.
You probably wouldn't pass out, but it's good to allow it to flow through. That's why I told that story earlier of how it took like 45 minutes to engulf me and then to release, but I felt like a new person afterwards. I wouldn't trade that experience for the world. That was like a transition in my life, you know? Okay, so what time is it? Okay, all right, so I'm not going to get deep into this lesson. I'm just going to wait till the next time to get into the lesson. But I do want us to practice the Cabolic Cross before we close. So, Marcus, do you remember the Cabolic Cross?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Chantel, I'm going to tell you the tones that we vibrate.
Okay.
And you could look at the last class to see what all the tones mean that we're vibrating. But the first tone that we vibrate is ah, ta, okay? And let me see. And I'm going to stand myself up so you guys, wait a minute, I don't want to put my altar and stuff in it. Okay. Okay, so let me stand up here. Okay, so first you're going to envision yourself standing, and then it's kind of like you're standing on the earth, right? So you're going to see yourself standing on the earth, and then you're going to see the earth getting smaller and smaller as you get larger and larger and larger. And then you're in the cosmos and you see the different galaxies and you see the multiverse. And then like you're at the tippy top where you guys were when you got all the energy from your beloved. Okay. So you're going to be on the tippy top, and the earth is going to be like this minuscule little thing, right? You're going to be this huge thing, and you could see all the cosmos everywhere, right? So that's where you start. So to go there, you can kind of just do, you can do a few breaths, but we've done a whole lot of breath work, so you don't have to do that now. But usually you may just start this with in 2, 3, 4, maybe hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, okay? And then hold 2, 3, 4. You can do something like that, or you could do the same one that we did earlier, in 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 2. You can do that, but you want to do a few reps of that. You don't have to do all the positions, but you do want to do that nose ocean breath. Okay, so or the Ujjayi, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, so you get started by doing that, right? While you're doing that, you can be envisioning yourself, this grandness of yourself. All right. So then you're going to take your fingers, 2 fingers like this. Okay. Your thumb is over top of these 2 fingers, and these 2 fingers are here. Right. Okay. So you're going to take these 2 fingers, and these are make pretend dagger. So if you have a dagger that's consecrated, you could use your dagger, but it had to be a specific dagger, specifically concentrated for this type of exercise, okay? So for now, we're gonna use our fingers, okay? All right, so this is gonna be your make pretend dagger with your right hand, okay? And at the top of your crown, you're gonna see a big star, okay? And it's going to be bright. It's going to be a bright light star, okay? So there's going to be a big star right here, okay? There's going to be a big star right here. There's going to be a big star right here. So you're going to have stars going down. Then you're going to have a star underneath your feet, which is Malkuth, okay? But for this exercise, we're only going to focus on here. So we're going to take our finger dagger and put it here. Now, some people poke it to their face, but I've seen it like this. So we're going to stay like this, okay? So we're going to put our hand here, and this is ta, okay? And then we are going to add something to this. This is not the traditional Golden Dawn way, but we're going to add a point right here at like the chest, and this will be Adonai, okay? And then we're going to take our dagger, point it downward. And this is one of the only times that you point a dagger downward, okay? Because usually your dagger remains pointed upward at all times. But you're going to take the dagger, point it downward so that it's pointing to the star that's underneath your feet, which is Malkuth, okay? So it's Ata, and this is how it sounds. Ata. Adonai Malkuth, okay? Malkuth. And then you're going to take the dagger and point to your right shoulder. And when you do this, you're going to say, Vege Bura. Vege Bura. Okay? So you're going to vibrate Vege Bura. When you're vibrating, and then I got to tell you something else too. So you're going to vibrate Vege Bura. Well, actually, let me back up. Okay, so when you're seeing the star here at your crown and it's coming down, you're seeing this big white light here, and then it's coming down to your crown. So it enters your crown, and then it travels down. So you're going to see the bright light, just like we saw the Star of David. You're going to see the bright light come down to your chest, and you're going to say Adonai, and then you're going to take the dagger, and as you're taking the dagger and traveling it down, the light is traveling down your middle pillar, okay? This is called your middle pillar, okay? So it's going to travel down, and then it's going to pierce the light or star that's underneath your feet, Malkuth. So you're going to literally have a light that's going up into the universe, okay? It's coming down, and then it's going all the way down. So it's like the stick part of a cross, all right? Because you're building yourself into a cross, okay? And then you're gonna say Begibura here on the right shoulder. And when you tap the dagger to your right shoulder, the line, the bright light is coming out of your arm, okay? So some people go Begibura, but then you still have to tap this shoulder with this hand. So I don't do Begabura and then come over here. I might just envision the light. But it depends on who you do it with. It's it depends on who you're doing it with. So that's not a big deal. So Begabura, and then the light's coming out here. Begedula. So it's Begebura, Begedula. And we went over last week what all the terms mean. And then there's a light coming out there, okay? And then after the light is up here, the light is out here, and it's going to infinity, 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 okay? And then you're gonna put your arms out and you're gonna say, Leolam. So it's Leolam. And the light is going like this, okay? And then you could say Amen, or you could say okay? Either way, okay? Y'all got that? I'm gonna say Aum. I'm gonna say Om, okay? So, do you kind of get it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's stand up and let's practice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, okay, so first we're on top of the world and we see all the brightness all around us. We see all the stars and we're at the top of the multiverse, and the earth is way down there, and all we see is bright stars all around us. It's so beautiful, but we're bigger than life, okay? You can do this exercise with your eyes open or eyes closed. I'll do it with you. So if you want to do it with your eyes closed so you can envision everything, you can just kind of open your eyes real quick and look to see what I'm doing if you've forgotten something, okay? All right, so it's Ata, Adonai Malkuth Vegebora Vegedula Leolam Aom. Y'all got it?
Yep.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna stick my hand up in the air and I'm gonna bring the light down. Okay, let's go.
Adonai Malkuth
Vegebura
Vedula
Leolam
Amen.
Y'all got that? Want to try it again?
Sure.
All right. How'd you feel?
I don't have like the how do you say? I don't have the I don't know what you're saying every time. I forgot.
So which one?
Can you just say all of them again real quick?
Okay. So it's do y'all want me to do it and then y'all follow? So I'll go Ata, then y'all do Ata.
Well, Marcus has it. It's just me.
But it might be easier if y'all both just follow after me.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm saying Ata, Adonai, Malkuth. Malkuth is down at the floor. And then it's Vegebura. 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 And then it's Vegedula. Vegedula. Leolam. So Leolam, you're just bringing your hands around. Leolam. Okay. So it's Leolam. So do y'all want to say amen or aoum?
I say amen, just because that's
amen?
easier for me.
Okay,
yeah, that's easier
so
for
we'll
me.
say amen. So I'll do it first, and then y'all just follow after me, okay?
Okay.
All right, so hand dagger up into the star. Okay. Ata. I'm gonna have to hear y'all. Because if I don't hear y'all, then I don't know to keep going because I can't see. It's too far.
Like that's crazy. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Ata. Adonai.
Adonai.
Malkuth.
Malkuth.
Vegebura.
Vegebura.
Vegedula.
Vegedula.
Arms out. Leolam.
Leolam.
Amen. All right. That was great.
Yeah, good
I gotta
job.
practice that.
Okay. So it's good to have hands on and, somebody walk you through it versus reading about it on a piece of paper. But anyway.
I took my notes, Chantel. Last week, I had to write down step by step. So that's how I learned it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
so
like, I'm gonna rewind this back and write it down.
All right, so that is the Cabolic Cross. It's good to do that before you do your exercises, before you do your meditation. You can do it before and after you do your meditation. And it's kind of like you're lighting up all of your chakras and it's like immersing in the cross. When you learn what the words mean, then you'll kind of understand why it's a nice energy to immerse yourself in. Next week, I'm going to start teaching the LBRP, which is the, Marcus, what is the LBRP? What's the first word?
Light.
Nope.
I forget.
Lesser.
Oh yeah. Lesser banishing ritual
Of the
pentagram.
There you go. All right. So I want you guys to do a little homework. So I want you to practice your Cabolic Cross, but I also want you to look up pentagrams. And, because some people, we always drew a star, but I know as of late, the star is linked to so many nefarious things, the pentagram,
Right.
and so like, is a pentagram bad or something? Because it sounds like people trying to say pentagrams are bad, but we all know that there is duality. There's good and bad in everything, or positive and negative, or light and dark in everything, correct?
Yep.
But I want you guys to look up some things about the pentagram that we may want to know, since we will use the pentagram as a form of protection and as a way to tap into the elements. So I want you to tell me what it is that you find out about the pentagram. Like for example, there are elements associated with the pentagram. Maybe you could tell me about the elements, and just tell me whatever you find out. So not a major book report, just a quick, I saw this, I saw that, or whatever, about the pentagram. Okay. What does it stand for? What do the different points stand for in the pentagram?
Okay. Sounds good.
So y'all help contribute to our little class next week. So we're gonna go into like, what is this pentagram? Because I done seen this pentagram with a billy goat in it. And so well, you want me to use the pentagram now? People be talking about the baffity boo with a pentagram, So what's that pentagram all about? So anyway, so look into that. That's part of your homework, because if we're going to use something, we need to feel comfortable with what we're using. Because if we're feeling like it's nefarious, then we have to figure out, why is it nefarious? Maybe how do you use it nefariously? You can use anything for good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
The same thing that I did, and I walked y'all through that ritual, I could have been walking y'all through some murky mire that was going to be yucky. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I could have walked y'all through anything. Go ahead.
I'm taking notes. What was the name of the cross again? What's it called?
Cabolic Cross, spelled with a Q.
Okay.
And it's ritual of the Cabolic Cross. So you might see it as ROQC or QC, the Cabolic Cross. You may see it either way. And then the other one is called the Lesser Banishing Ritual of the Pentagram. And we're going to go into what that is all about.
Okay.
All right. Now so anyway, the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram can be used for banishing or invoking, and that's why it's used. Because, like, for example, if you're wanting to clear the way and open the path for you to have what it is that you desire at last, then then you may have to clear away things that are not serving your highest good. And that's when you're releasing something, that's kind of the expelling part, the banishing part. But as you're doing that, you're also invoking, because you're moving stagnant energy, stagnant whatever, you're moving stuff out of the way so stuff can come in. So that's why this LBRP is so important. And you do the LBRP with the Cabolic Cross, and it can go on. I do several of them. I think I do several of them, and it ends up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I do 7 things, but 2 of them I do twice. but I do 7 things. So I'm just teaching you guys these 2. It's going to be fun. I have definitely noticed a difference in everything using these exercises. So definitely, I hope you enjoyed the Bostrika, the Ujjayi breath, the recycle breath techniques, and the Kriya exercise. I hope y'all enjoyed that today. Practice it. You can do that every day if you like. The more you do it, the better your life will be. Okay? No joke. The more you do it, if you have upper respiratory issues, doing that Ujjayi Bostrika and Kriya, that will help you. You know, people that have upper respiratory things, that definitely will help you. Always keep a box of tissue nearby because, you know, on that Bostrika, you could be spraying up some stuff. Anyway, y'all have any questions before we close out for today?
No, I don't.
No, that was nice.
All righty, y'all. So I will see you next week and we will practice again. But next week, we're going to do it all together, right? The Cabolic Cross. And then we're going to start moving into the LBRP and some other things. So I wanted to teach you guys the basic rituals and basic meditative techniques so that you can have an arsenal to pull from. All right.
All right.
Okay, so I'll see y'all next time. We're closing out a little bit early, but that's okay. I will see y'all on the next one.
All right. See y'all.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Stay tuned for what's up next. Peace.